pressure towards this B site.
And straight in with the relay bolt as well. Texture already looking to cause some mayhem around the back side, but unfortunately, it's DOS9 inside of the smoke. Munchkin, though, swings out. He gets the flicks. It's a double kill already.
Looking to see as the plant goes down, but look, Boom, already here.
Oh, and in with the sonic sensor as well. It trips, and Gen.G will be able to find more frags down to the final one as Famous. Saved up from before, so in with the full vise. DOS9 attempts at trying to push them off, but Gen.G just caused shock and awe on the site. Famous, though, looking for some frags. He manages to find one, then to trail off.
Yeah, but do they call it right now? There's still a little bit of alert coming through from Munchkin. Eventually, he'll run through the sensor, and this one will be tripped up and heard, but I think Boom.
Not to mention, you also got to consider for Foxy9 with the lurk that he was pulling out from before, but this time he's with the team, able to deal with that flash. Shiro now into the corner. Not quite able to pull out utility in hand. Foxy9 checks it with a spam. Charon up towards the top of heaven. Finds double.
You'd need something miraculous from DOS9 to be able to come out with something here.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either, really. A gun barrel poking on out. Good for the first, maybe good for the second, but the round quack.
You might even need to TP out of this position, but he does line him up! Looks for the quad, but Ash shuts it down!
The pit of mid is going to be down, and DOS9 is now the kind of only player towards this B site. You need Shiro with those salvos to assist.
It's got to be well-timed. DOS9 at least has 2 smokes to work off of, so sets up the first one. A bit of a survival smoke on the site itself. Shiro comes in with some assistance, but still DOS9 for the swing. He gets gunned down by Charon. NC Slasher, though, arriving just on cue.
Oh, and he's got him
from the top. Picks him up with the annihilation. That's going to be the first round picked up by Boom.
Oh, but it gets a little bit close there, doesn't it? Imagine a world in which DOS9, anything coming?
I concur. Just the numbers not favoring Boom so far on the site, but a decent trade. Berserk's then looking for a couple more to even out the odds. Sneaks himself into the corner, though, but that's where he gets pinched. It's the grab net, it's the push. Foxy9 to laugh it all up.
Good timing, good combos. 30 seconds to go. The plant not yet established as Charon starts to get that to the site.
Salvo surely. And there they go, but it does take a bit of time. Spike still planted nonetheless. Texture hiding in the corner for an off angle. It's something that Boom might not expect. DOS9 up towards the top of heaven. Oh, and the relay ball. Perfect square on the spot, but Shiro! Stuns are a cosmetic, and time continues to tick away. 2v3. Picking up the first. That's a good one. And if you can swing off into elbow as well, but Charon just marking it down. DOS9 then puts up another survival smoke up around the pillar. Frenzy at hand, and here comes the stuns. Time running out for Gen.G. Texture has to go, but that's when he gets gunned down by the Stinger! Berserk! Especially A, because this is a spot where it's just NC Slasher plays around the elbow, and that's where Charon will happily pick it up. Spike then delivered over.
And you've already set up this deadlock utility towards the screens too, the wall, the sensor, and now a pit. You might even think this round is untenable for Boom. They might actually have to consider a save soon. Texture in the back wings as well. He can have a pretty late flank.
Yeah, not unless either DOS9 or Famous could pull some miracle out of the hat.
They're just going to take too long to get towards the ramp though silently.
And you got to consider the fact that Texture is still flanking as well. All towards ramp, Foxy9 first to receive, and he has GravNet. Holding on to it, and the salvos on timing. Look at this.
And now
Boom,
you've got
just,
the GravNet.
There's no way they can make it out of this rat position. Double kill picked up. Charon for the third. Just Berserk's left, and he's praying, hoping to find anything possible, but it's a triple. But right now, you really got to be wondering, questioning what those stats look like right now, because it's not too good. And meanwhile, you have the flash comboed with Texture sliding in. Barrier mash now up at hand, and Boom have a lot of obstacles before they're able to even step into sight.
Plan eventually will go down. Ash already has the Armageddon. You just think in this 5 versus 3 that Boom are broken.
Oh. We surely can't see what we can, but
stuck.
It's just so perfect. They can't even really make their way out. They try for it. It's a shotgun annihilation, but it's easily dealt with. Ash survives, and Charon
Up as well for Munchkin. Famous though, finds the opening kill. You are locked to stay into this A site.
It's exactly what the Yoru can do, but Texture tucked underneath in hell. Not quite spotted so far. The Viper screen definitely helping him so far, but still, it's gonna be the trades coming through as Boom suss out Charon's position.
Foxy9 does have GravNet. Munchkin with Snake's Bite. It could ensnare one player.
It's a 2-on-4. Well, he does just toss it out into elbow. Looks for some space as he hops on over, but the right click's not within range. Seen these positions played by Gen.G before. Texture further up defensive. Karon in with the flashes as well, and he does fend them off. 2 kills found. Texture for the 3rd, and maybe the 4th as well as Karon dinks up onto NC Slasher. The salvos just pushing them off again and again. Berserks, though, able to calm things down. Texture then to hold the angle, but look at that spray! Berserk's down to 89 HP as well. Not too bad, but it's 1v4.
Damage. Looking to maybe polish off Texture. If you could find Foxy9 here as well, I mean, you've still got to contend with Ash. They heard
just
it.
with
All
the
right.
angle.
Got to the angle of that one.
Got to swing all together, and that's a decent trade. Then possibly space into B site. Munchkin, though, to hold it down. Decent track, but still Shiro evens out the score.
Yeah, but 30 seconds to go and get this plant and Texture. Not expected to already be back at the tower. You've got no smokes to go there as Boom Esports and Berserks. I mean, he's got his runners on. He's trying to get over here as quick as possible. And what does he have to bring to this party? It's a gun. There's no utility that Berserks can run with here.
Yeah, no smokes either. The smokes would have helped so much. That's exactly why these high mobility agents, these duelists, they're going to be able to wreak so much havoc. Here comes Texture, slides on through, and with the stun as well. It's famous in with the dimensional drift, but quickly sussed out. Foxy9 on the draw with the Annihilation. Then for the peak.
And Famous dead as well, coming out of the TP, expected and read by Munchkin. This is where things just go from bad to worse for Boom. NC Slasher looking the wrong way.
In the back of the skull. Berserks, though, able to stutter step back into another kill. The second one found now. Spike still down on the B site, so it's going to be a tough journey to pick that up.
And eventually they're going to get found out from a flank as well, because Karons are coming.
Taking his time in a stealth game, stealth mission, but he gets spotted out. The barrel quickly noted.
Yeah, but the spike. Is there a world in which DOS9 can get the orb at A main? Was that gathered earlier? I didn't actually see, because if he can grab it, he can from the shadows to get the spike. Okay, at least they're lucky that that is going to be here, but Ash has slipped through. They don't know how close he's going to be. Here we go, spike to be retrieved. Salvo's online, but Ash with the timing.
No earthly idea. Ash
Clueless.
Slipped the net into elbow. Not spotting out his opponents either, though.
All the information that Ash can just give to Munchkin now.
Munchkin is going to have to be quite aware. The heads-up duels so important, so paramount for this round where Gen.G could just end it all. Ash, he's pushed all the way back up into heaven.
Where are they? Where are they? It's an Omen and a Viper. They've got no utility to deny this one.
Put up the wanted posters because they are nowhere to be found until a shot was made known. Ash turns it into 2v1, Berserks to fight it back, but still needing to pick up the kills or at least buy time. 4 HP, he goes for the swing. Munchkin gets the kill. Sensor will go off, and there's the grab net. Famous down.
Got him again.
Crunched, but still the trades. Bogey spotted now for Texture, though.
How do you contend with an operator on this line when you've got no assistance? The answer is you don't. NC Slasher. You need to gain favor somehow.
Still with Berserk's on that lurk as well.
Texture's hungry for this one, isn't he? Berserk's gone down on the lurk that you just mentioned, though. An Annihilation picked up. An operator, hot potato, if he wants it. But, I mean, you'd almost favor the Guardian here.
Yeah, Munchkin continues to clear out information as well, so it all comes down to this B site where Karon picks up DOS9.
Awareness on that one. It's an advantage now for Gen.G. They can technically let the spike get planted if they want to, but then you've also got an Armageddon. Remember, Annihilation was just used and missed. Now as the plant goes down, it's on to Gen.G to try and close.
Go ahead. Stand
Armageddon sent over. You can almost hear the pin drop. Boom. Trying to listen for information. Oh, but the op shot whiffs right over the shoulder. And here comes Munchkin in for the bursts. Just Shiro left. Can he extend Boom's life on this map? Smoked off, caged in. And he's attempting at blind, wild sprays. They're not found. 1 second for the salvos to come back up. As a last-ditch effort, he sends it over onto the spike, but as the smoke dissipates, find themselves with a bit of an eco lead. Sonic Sensor's tripped and NC Slasher will spring.
Okay, rotation starts to come out from Gen.G, though the flash misses for Famous. He's really not having a cracker at these ones, but at least they trade in from Shiro, a plant afforded for Boom.
This is where I get quite nervous, Komodo. Texture has the overdrive. If everything's lined up properly, he could go ham. Finds the first in the form of Berserks. 3v3.
Need to see Boom survive with these 3 remaining members.
Theoretically, this round is yours to have, but here comes Texture. GravNet instantly ripped off. Karon, though, pushes inside of the smoke, and Texture just blindly beaming over to find a lucky target.
Knight, I believe, but DOS9, how is this one not heard? Texture, you should have him dead to rights, though, with that relay. Bolton now, it's the rest of the team that can't get into the A site yet. But they've got B. NC Slash has found Munchkin.
Straight over.
You gotta go.
Problem is, you need to be able to transition over to the other side of the map. Not quite. And its weapons picked up.
And you got the wall at the bottom of mid that needs to be broken first by Shiro. He will get through it, but you've lost a lot of your boys at the same time. 2 versus 3.
Well, if there's any consolation prize, if NC Slasher finds 1 kill, it's alt.
The plant. It has to be the plant, though. You need it early. You need a way to gain some equilibrium in towards this round. Yes, you've set up your sensors and your wall, but it starts to fade on through.
Do
destroy
you
quickly
consider that Gen.G are nearby? Annihilation ripped from both sides! Oh, they're both collected into it! Shiro, so much to do. Both kills will go on over. Texture looking for the stick, but it's Ash to play off of contact. C9 now preparing for the hit through. Munchkin then peeking over. You gotta watch your backs, Boom! Oh, it's Gen.G, Munchkin doming them in the back of their skulls, and then Texture to deal some further damage. Just Shiro left alive. 1v3. 6 rounds into each chamber of this Sheriff, but he
trying to get out into it, but they do get in front of it at least.
Able to do some damage on towards old Foxy 9 as well, but look at Ash. He's just wrecking up every single one of them. Looks for the ace as well. Swings up. Look at that tap!
We start things off and not go, 6-0 down. But speaking of, who goes down? It's Smokes on the attacking side. That's
can't have that.
Not who you want as first casualty.
You can't have that, Komodo. Oh, and look at them now. Famous, though, still deep in towards Pizza, looking for a possible pick, but Karon playing in close range. In with a Spectre, he sends out a Paranoia as well, just to buy further time for then Ash and Munchkin to watch.
This is generally where the lean would come through for Boom at this sort of scenario. Famous now dead yet again first, and it's Texture dancing with Karon. Everybody getting a piece of the pie.
He's just marking off towards a short. Now you got the rotation from Boom at this point, but it's a little bit too late, Komodo.
Well, now is a situation in the round where you probably feel like you can't get anywhere. If you go to the B site, you've got to tend with the Killjoy utility. You've seen 3 players over the A site, yeah, for sure. But essentially so, the round is done unless they somehow manage to get through Ash at this B site.
Surely the rotation's coming over as well, though, but it's going to have to be a race to the finish. Shiro trying to bring the spike over as quick as possible. They don't really know just yet, and he swings at the right time. Just a bit of damage found.
Oh, that'll kill him.
Berserk still trying to keep his teammate alive. The spike does go down nonetheless, but Texture.
Furies to be exchanged as well. Is anyone going to find value from it? The answer is yes. It's Ash, it's Foxy 9 getting the damage done, and I think this might even just be the round.
Counter Hunter's Fury of all things. It's a combo we've all seen before, but down onto the rotations now. Gen.G still has ultimate control over the entire map. TP's back in.
What do you do? You've lost DOS9, that's your smoker. You've lost Famous, that's your entry. Berserk's is 27 HP.
You play it slow, and you hope that you can find some picks.
You just know, though, by the way that Gen.G are playing, that they're not over-peaking. They've got Ash watching A main, they've got Tree on lockdown, they've got an alarm bot in mid, and they've got the choke of B, held by Texture's operator with Foxy 9, ready to swing when that happens. I mean, you are in the absolute perfect positions as Gen.G in this scenario.
Gotta look for some kind of a combo. You've got NC Slasher with the Teo utility.
To be honest,
possibly to flush Texture out of position.
You're saving. Boom is saving. There is no way they're getting back in towards this round. They are saving this weaponry to have something available for the next round.
That was a full minute. We're just podcasting through this entire mid to late round.
I'm more hoping, though, that this minute is... Do you favor Munchkin on an operator too? It's down to the timing, though, as Ash puts up.
Yeah, off the fragment into the off angle. He finds Famous again. It might not be the first death in this round, but he's still not able to come online. He's getting disabled every step of the way. The op now in Munchkin's hands just fires off a warning shot.
They're not even in the site. They just blocked out by all of this utility. No one was able to get in when Famous was trying to do so.
Oh, smoke's dissipating. And he finds the shoulder. It's the exact same scenario as the previous round, Komodo. 2 or 3 members left alive for the Indonesians, and they're still just stuck inside B main.
They do have a smoke that they can try and block off Munchkin, but you got to try and just get in past this one. He's already starting to reposition. It's going to be a progression smoke that they can slip in towards the laneway, but they don't even want to do that.
Oh, and it's a crazy shot from Karon.
You use it when you're in the site.
It's kind of an all-in or nothing. There goes the Armageddon, but Karon alongside Foxy9 now. Berserk's not too bad on the Guardian, but the lockdown, thanks to Foxy9's kill, Boom are forced to push into this position, and that's when Munchkin will spring out like a trap.
God, and he could remove all the guns. What's he doing? He's playing flank, and he's gone.
And that does alert to Boom that at least Texture is on the flank. But how much is that going to come alive? Texture still able to keep some opponents off to the attention on the back side of things, while the rest of the Gen.G squad waterfall into sight. Karon trying to mark down the door with the judge to the best of his ability. The door quickly gets broken. In comes a nade, in with DOS9, but the mark, the range, not quite found. Famous then goes into Dimensional Drift. You got a minute left on the clock, but Munchkin just continues to go off. Kill after kill, rip and tear. 1,000 kills found in Texture to pick up the double at the end. They were able to turn that around on its head from the previous map as well, and right now starting things off pretty darn well. NC Slasher spoiling things for Gen.G. Still though, with the information collected, it's going to be the quick spike deliver over onto the A site. Karon trying to stay alive, trying to survive.
Should be impossible here as a 2 versus 5 though.
Snuck all the way towards the back, spotted out by Famous. And the final threat, Ash. Find a hold on space that has been lost. Gen.G looking for the quick execute then into the B site. Berserks. Decent hold, but as the time crunches down, Texture goes up online. Shiro tries to hold it out from Boathouse, and he finds a quick tap into Foxy9's face. Looks for the spam into the spike plant, and he manages to seal the deal. Just Munchkin left alive, and he's got to hold on to his weapon. Noya, you do have Razor Vines activated across the site, but Texture looks to bypass most of it until he gets stopped. Decent kills now, as Berserks and Gang start to slow things down.
But NC Slasher has to run on over here to get these salvos in situation to even use them with this 10-second timer before the spike goes down. They will start to come on in, but you'll still get the plant.
Foxy9 also to continue holding for the angles as well. Berserk's not too bad. NC Slasher then with more assistance. 2v1 Ash holds for the angle around Generator, but the shorty. Right now it's going to be Gen.G in with a quick A split. Armageddon let rip. NC Slasher trying to buy and stall for time as much as possible, but the flash is still good. NC Slasher then continuing to play around Dice. Famous now finding his targets. In with a shorty. He takes down Texture. Clone to hold out space and peek off contact on the flash. And for DOS9 to arrive. Looking for the kill. Shiro tucked inside, but met with the right click.
Yeah, at that point in time, you can definitely use that one because you still get your Phantom. Player advantage, Gen.G. They set up a plant.
Famous up towards the back as well, but he will be quickly noted by Foxy9's utility. The situation beginning to tense up. Famous in for the peek. He takes down Munchkin. A decent start, and Karon quickly dealing with his opponents as well. Famous looks to eliminate his threat, pushes on up, but oh no, this could be all over. Just down to DOS9 left. Famous was instantly taken out as well. DOS9 flashed up, sight robbed away from him, and it brings it all to an end. Gen.G